All right, how's everyone doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing? Are you doing good? Wonderful, wonderful. Well, welcome to the Cosmos Nightclub, and welcome to what will be the newlywed and not so newlywed game. And by a round of applause, do we have any newlyweds here tonight? We do, we do. All right, congratulations. And do we have any not so newlyweds here tonight? That didn't sound like everybody. I know there's some more out there.
This guy over here.
You're not so newlywed. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to pick 4 couples to participate in the game. And we go by age bracket. So first we'll pick couples that have been married 0 to 8 years. Then we'll go 9 to 25 and so on. So if you're in the bracket that I mentioned and you would like to participate, just make sure to raise your hand and we're going to bring you up here. If we get more than 1 couple volunteering, we'll put your names into the bucket. That's the bucket. And we'll pick you out and we'll see if we get you up here. Now, first of all, I want to introduce some people. This is your activity manager, Mary Alicia. How about a big welcome for Mary Alicia? And we have got the 2 activity staff over here. This is Drew and Jeff. They're there as well. So, let's get started. I'm not sure if everyone is familiar with the game. Basically, we are going to find out who knows more about each other. Is it our newlywed couples? Is it our veteran married couples? We're going to pick 4 couples out of the crowd, and let's get some volunteers. So right now, I'm looking for couples, our newlywed couples. Couples married from 0 to 8 years, or 1 day to 8 years. 1 day to 8 years. If you're in that in that category and you'd like to participate, just raise your hand, please. Raise your hand if you want to volunteer. I need couples married from 1 day to 8 years. Our newlywed couples. If you'd like to participate, if you're really keen on participating and you've been recently married, I think we've got a newlywed. I know you've been married less than 8 years. We know you. Come on now. We know you exactly who we have over here. Would you like to participate? It's a lot of fun.
Clap for them.
It's a lot of fun. You do it. All right. Okay. We don't have any other volunteers. What are your names? Jillian and Sean, and you're from? Oregon. Let's give them a big round of applause. And Jillian and Sean from Oregon. You're going to go up there. You're going to be our couple number 1. All right. Okay. Let's, hopefully we get some more. Here's the Irish contingent just arrived. All right. All right. Now we're looking for couples married anywhere from 9 to 25 years. 9 to 25 years. I see a couple. I see one set of hands up. You're going to be couple number 1. Do we have a couple number 2? Do we have a couple number 2? 9 to 25 years. Oh, this is really easy. You're in. Hey, let's give him a round of applause. You're in, just like that, you're in. This is great. Everyone who wants to play so far is participating, and that's only 1 couple, so we're in business. 26 to 40 years. Anyone in that category? 26 to 40 years. Married anywhere between 26 and 40 years. I got 1 couple over here. Anyone that she doesn't look that eager. She doesn't look that eager, sir. You're volunteering, all right. Are you volunteering? Yes. Okay, so you're going to be couple number 1 right there. Remember your numbers, everyone, because you're couple number 2. We've got a couple number 3 right here. Do we have a couple number 4? Going once? Going twice? All right, now we've got to make a draw, so we're going to find out. I do like the enthusiasm, though. 3 couples volunteering. Who's it going to be?
Couple number 1.
Couple number 1. Couple number 1 right over here. Let's give him a big round of applause. It's okay. You can bring the drink if you want. It's that type of game, and he is bringing it, indeed. All right. Now we're looking for our veteran married couples. Couples married anywhere 40 years to infinity. It's open-ended. Anyone in that category? 40 years or more? Oh, I see. Well, would you like to participate? 55 years. Would you like to be in the game? Okay, we've got 1 couple. Anyone else? Anyone else in that category? Going once. Going twice. You are in. Let's give them a round of applause. Here they are. They're going to be our 4th couple. All right. Well, I certainly want to thank all of our couples for either volunteering or accepting the pressure to be volunteered by your friends and by me. So thank you very much. We are going to be putting you on the spot a little bit, but not too much. And you look around the room, you may not know anyone in the audience, so that makes it a lot easier. Okay. But it is really just for a little bit of fun. And we've got some wonderful, Mary Alicia, we do have some wonderful prizes for our guests tonight, don't we?
We do. We have everybody, each couple gets a prize pack with some fantastic prizes, t-shirts, pens, luggage tags, and so on. And then we have a special prize bag for the winning couple that has a spa treatment. It has entered in a drawing for a vow renewal and several other fantastic prizes.
A spa treatment for two. That's the grand prize. Very nice. All right, well, let's meet our couples. Let's find out who's playing. Couple number one, your name is?
Sean.
Sean and?
Jillian.
Sean and Jillian, and you're from Oregon. And how long have you been married?
4 years.
4 years. Let's give them a round of applause. Couple number one. I will remind all of our guests that all of our contestants tonight, they're going to be giving us some answers, giving us some personal answers, and divulging personal information for your entertainment. So they always deserve a big round of applause, I think. Let's get our couple number two here. What's your name, madam?
Brenda.
Brenda and?
Mike.
Brenda and Mike. And you are from? Chicago, Illinois, United States, right? And how long have you been married?
25.
Cool. You're female. 25 years. All right, congratulations. That's right. Okay. And we have got our third couple here. What is your name, sir?
Charlie.
Charlie and?
Jane.
Charlie and Jane. Jane and Charlie. And how long have you been married?
27 years.
27 years. And you're from?
Sydney.
Sydney, Australia. All right. That's good. That's good. That's much better. And we have a couple who were very, very eagerly volunteered by the people sitting with them. What's your name, sir?
Philip.
Philip and?
Sylvia.
Philip and Sylvia. And you are from?
Melbourne.
Melbourne, Australia. All right. And you have been married for how many years?
55.
55. That is great. That is absolutely wonderful. Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. I'll tell you how the game works. This is how it's going to be played. Are you familiar with the game? Basically, what's going to happen is the men are going to leave the room first. In your absence, I'm going to ask the ladies 4 different questions. And then the men are going to come back, and we're going to ask you the same 4 questions. And if you match the answers, you get 10 points for each correct answer. Then we're going to change the tides. We're going to have the ladies leave the room. We're going to ask you questions and keep going. And then we're going to find out who the winner is. We're going to add up the points. Somebody's going to win the spa treatment for 2. Somebody's going to win the prizes. But really, it's a lot of fun. So first of all, gentlemen, we're going to ask you to follow Drew out to our luxurious soundproof booth. There they go. They're off. All right, here we go. All right, I think Jeff, are they far enough away? They're gone. They're gone. All right, ladies, here we go. They're not actually going to a luxurious soundproof booth. They're going to the outside deck, so I hope it's not still raining. All right. Let's get started. Ladies, thank you, first of all, for volunteering for the game. It's usually a lot of fun. Audience, these are not actors. These are not crew members. These are your fellow guests, and I can't really be responsible for what they say. I've got no idea what they're going to say. So they're going to answer the questions as honestly as possible, because that is the best way to get a match, is to answer as honestly as possible. Here we go. Please complete this phrase. So you're just completing this phrase. I wish my husband would stop something. Mostly to do with maybe a bad habit he has, something that really annoys you. I wish he would just stop.
Being impatient?
Being impatient. Is he really impatient?
Yes, today especially.
What did he do today?
I was shopping and he didn't really want to wait around.
No other husband has ever done that. The nerve. The nerve. Oh. Impatient. All right. What do you wish he would just stop doing?
Volunteering me for things behind my back.
Volunteering you for things like a silly game on a cruise ship?
Like that.
Yeah, like that. Okay. I understand that.
Lots of things.
Although that's a really good answer, and I believe you, you've got to narrow it down to something pretty specific.
Nagging.
Nagging? He nags you? All the time?
Not all the time. When I'm shopping or going somewhere he doesn't want to go, or just nags me. When telly on for sport, football, tennis, cricket.
Football, tennis, cricket games last quite some time, don't they? A few days.
Giving me directions in the car.
Giving you directions in the car. Because he thinks you don't know where you're going.
He's trying to help me make up my mind.
He's trying to help you make up your mind, giving you directions in the car. All right, we got the idea. The questions do get a little bit more tricky as the game progresses. So the next question is, what is your husband's favorite condiment? What's his favorite condiment in the whole world? His favorite condiments.
Spicy mustard.
Spicy mustard.
What's his favourite continent?
Condiment. Europe, Asia, spicy mustard. One of those.
He just likes sport.
No, like on his food. Condiment.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. And what is his favorite condiment?
English mustard.
English mustard. Very nice. And?
Cream cheese for savory and chocolate for dessert.
Wow. You know him really well. But what's his favorite? We've got to have one because...
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Chocolate is chocolate sauce. Favorite condiment. All right. I think you're going to get those because you sounded pretty convinced. Next one, as I mentioned, they get a little bit more tricky as we go along. Imagine this scenario. Some of these you've got to use your imagination a little bit. You wake up in the morning, or your husband wakes up in the morning. What is the very first thing that he grabs? He wakes up in the morning, he grabs something. What is it? He's asleep. He's asleep. He's completely asleep. He wakes up, he grabs something. What does he grab first thing in the morning? Imagine this now. He is asleep. And also take into consideration that if you say something which is not true, the chance of getting a match deteriorates.
Can you leave me till last? Well,
Can I leave you to? Sure, absolutely, absolutely. He wakes up, he grabs something. What is it?
His toothbrush.
His toothbrush. Okay, good answer. You're waiting for the good stuff, aren't you? Say it, come on.
Oh man, I have no idea. Can I take a pass? Can you go down that?
All right. It's a tough question, obviously. He wakes up. The very, very first thing he grabs.
He doesn't wake up till after breakfast.
And at that time, what does he grab?
I don't know. I'm never around when he gets up.
What do you think he grabs? What do you think what would be your best guess?
His clothes.
His clothes. All right, he grabs the clothes, and you've got one over here.
Me.
Yeah. Wakes up and he grabs you, and he wakes up and he grabs something.
he usually goes to the toilet first.
Well, we'll just write, well, we know what we'll take for an answer, and we'll write that down. Okay, he wakes up and he goes to the toilet. All right, ladies, not to worry, the next question, and this is your final one, your last one. This one's going to be easy to get a match because it's a multiple choice. You've got 1 in 4 chance of getting it correct. Which one of the following movie titles would best describe your amorous relationship with each other? Is it A, 24/7, B, Saturday Night Fever, C, Same Time Next Year, or D, Gone with the Wind? And we're going to start with our newlywed couple here. They just got married 4 years ago.
Oh man. B.
B, Saturday Night Fever. 25 years later.
B.
Saturday Night Fever. Ooh. 27 years later.
B.
Saturday Night Fever, 3 for 3 on the Saturday Night Fever's 56 years, is it? 55? 55 years?
Sometime next year.
Sometime next year, all right. It was actually, it was same time next year, but I see, you're not that hopeful. It's just, as long as it's sometime next year, you'll check it off the calendar for next year. You got it. Okay, let's give the ladies a big round of applause. They did a great job. We're going to bring the men back. Here they come. All right, here come the men. All right, gentlemen, welcome back. If you could do me a big favor before we get started, just take 2 big steps back, just so to allow me to pass through and to. And when you give your answers, you make sure you're not in arm's length of your wife, because they might get upset with you. But we don't want that to happen. How was that luxurious, soundproof booth back there?
It was a little windy from outside, I'll have to tell you.
Windy? It was windy? Were you wined and dined?
You could almost feel the breeze from outside the deck, so...
Never mind. Let's get on here. And in your absence, your wives gave us 4 answers in relation to the questions we asked. Each time you get a match, if you get a match, hopefully you'll get some matches, and I think you will, you'll get 10 points. So the very first question was, we asked your lovely wives to complete this phrase. What did they want you to stop doing? And the phrase was, I wish my husband would stop. What do you think she said?
Getting frustrated at little tiny things that don't go right.
All right, hold on. We've got to, at certain situations like this, we have to poll the audience. So we're going to ask you yes or no. Audience, who says yes? Who says no way?
No.
Tough crowd. Look at it right in the back there. He says no way. Right? He says no chance. Well, the audience has spoken. You got it. She said being impatient. So that's, are you impatient?
I can be very...
Does she take a long time looking at stuff in shops?
She does, but I'm actually pretty patient with her. It's sometimes other situations I get impatient with, so...
All right, you got a match. Congratulations, 10 points. Oh. All right, what does she wish that you would just stop doing?
Snore.
Snoring. Snoring. She said volunteering her for things that she doesn't want to do, like this. So no match, unfortunately, there. What do you think she might have mentioned?
Cricket and any sport on the telly.
Any sports on the telly? What, she's